an amazing couple of stories, right? That was so great. My name is Lil, and I own a wine bar and bottle shop in Winooski named Standing Stone Wines. Hey. And my love affair with Mercy Connections started in the spring of 2022 while I was having a glass of wine with my friend Jen Berger, who is a startup graduate at Hotel Vermont. I was telling her how almost a year out of cancer treatment, I was starting to feel stronger both physically and mentally, and I was ready to start taking steps towards a promise I'd made to myself when I was sick, which was to open my dream business, a wine shop. She immediately said, "I'm emailing Claire right now." And she did. She emailed her immediately, and then Claire sent me a really lovely email, and here I am. A wine shop seemed like an ideal business for me. I've purchased wine and developed wine lists professionally for over 20 years, both in New York City and in Burlington. I attended the French Culinary Institute's professional wine program, and most importantly, I love wine, like a lot. I really love wine. Maybe too much, I don't know. I also have a lifelong problem with authority, so it behooves everyone for me to work for myself. I've run other people's businesses and made them lots of money, and I thought, so what's stopping me from doing that for myself? Well, lots of things, actually. First of all, there's self-doubt. Can I really do this? Then how do I do this? What steps do I need to take to complete my goal? And then financing. Who's going to loan me money to open it? I hope Mercy Connections would give me the tools I needed. I mentioned the cancer treatment. In 2019 and 2021, I was treated for lymphoma. My family and friends organized a GoFundMe, gave me rides, sent me gifts and food, and so much marijuana. You wouldn't even believe how much weed people give you when you have cancer. It's a lot. Medical workers and complete strangers were so kind to me. When I was hospitalized for a month at UVM Medical Center, my nurse, Milton Ortega, brought me an enormous vase of lilacs because I told him how sad I was to miss the week that they bloom. There were hundreds of acts of kindness, and each touched me deeply, and I knew I needed to pay forward this amazing positive energy in some way. On my father's side, we are Oneida Indians, the people of the Standing Stone. My father was born on our reservation in London, Ontario. Alcoholism is a terrible disease that's plagued Indigenous communities for centuries. And because of that, it was a challenge for me to feel good about profiting on alcohol when it's been so detrimental to my community and my family. But at the same time, wine is what I've done for my entire career, and it's my passion, and I love it. So I made the decision to name the store after my tribe, Standing Stone Wines, and I donate a portion of retail sales to an Indigenous cause each month. I know that it's a drop in the ocean of harm that's been done, but in the smallest of ways, we are giving back to communities that were harmed by alcohol, and I think my dad would be very proud of me. Thinking about how much there was to do to make my goal come to fruition was very overwhelming, but the class takes everything step by step and guides you in a way that made me believe I could really do it. The instructors are knowledgeable, kind, and happy to answer any questions, no matter how stupid. I've asked some really dumb questions. And it's a pretty great feeling to have a whole group of classmates cheering you on each week to follow your heart. It definitely gave me the push I needed to get things done. Mercy Connections opened doors to resources that I didn't even know were out there. When I was denied a VSAC grant, Claire helped me get a scholarship from Mercy Connections for part of my tuition. I was introduced to Opportunities Credit Union, and they worked very hard to find me financing through Vermont Community Loan Fund's Justice Forward Fund program and the City of Winooski. I also met my real estate broker, Esther Lotz, who was an amazing asset to me. My great business idea became a pitch, which became a business plan, which became Standing Stone Wines. Thank you, Mercy Connections Inclusive Entrepreneurship Program, and all of you donors for being generous and taking chances on people like me and opening up doorways for so many members of our community. I'm very glad that Jen told me about that class that day. Because sometimes it just takes one glass of wine and an email to change the direction of your life and turn your dreams into reality. So come have one at Standing Stone Wines. Thank you.